Hello everybody, I'm Don Counts and we're here at the Lincoln County Fair and it's time for Demo Derby. And tonight we got a lot going on and our MC tonight's going to be Bimbo Mitchell as always. And Bimbo, going to be a great night.
Oh, it's going to be great. They're getting the cars checked in now, getting them inspected, parking them out on the track where they can't touch them after they're inspected. And it's going to be a great night. We've got 2 classes coming up, so I look for a wild night, look for a long night.
Going to interview some of the drivers, and this being September the 11th, it's a special night.
It is, and we'll have a special presentation tonight for 9/11. And our show tonight is dedicated to the families that lost their loved ones in 9/11.
Okay. Let's get ready for Demo Derby at the Lincoln County Fair right here, coming up, right here on Fayetteville Public Utilities, Channel 6.
Hey, folks, we're over at the inspection port here, and Jerry, what are y'all doing? What are y'all looking for when y'all inspect these cars, man?
Well, we have to look to see if they've welded on the frames, and since we've got 2 different classes, you're allowed to do some welding, and in the other class you're not allowed to. So you have to check the guys, because sometimes they want to slip a little something on you. You have to be careful. You know, it's their job to try it, and it's my job to catch it. So that's basically what we're trying to do, make sure everybody's got a fair playing field, and that way they don't have any issues or anything. Everybody got to be on the same playing field or it's not fair to all the other guys.
Okay, and all the drivers, they all got a copy of the rules before they came, so they know the rules before they get down here, so they know what's got to be done, what can't be done, what you're looking for, right?
Correct. That's you know, we sit down with the drivers as a group and we come up with the rules, and all the drivers agree to the rules and stuff. And this year we've got something different. We've got a 5-county, multi-county unified set of rules that we're running in our stock class, and they're doing a point system, and some of these guys, they're running a modified class and some of the guys are running stock class, and they do this on a point system, kind of like race cars. And at the end of the year they're going to have a derby over in Lawrenceburg that finishes up the series, and the guy with the most points, we've got some nice prizes and stuff that they get and all that. So that's something for them to look forward to, and kind of help the car count for all the multi-county derbies to get into, and so it benefits everybody in the long run.
All right, man. Well, we see you're busy. You're wide open in under the car, over in the car, and on top of it, whatever. So we're going to get out of your way. We're going to go talk to some drivers, and we'll see you later on tonight.
All right, Bimbo. We appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy.
Come see us.
Hey, all right, man. We're over here in the pit crew with some of the drivers. They're unloading their cars. They're getting them inspected in. What's your name?
Richie Soliv.
Richie, how long you been doing this, bud?
11 years.
11 years just here at Lincoln County or around?
All over. Around everywhere else.
How long does it take to build this car, man? Give me an idea. How long you got? How many hours you got in this thing?
I don't even know. It ain't no dang telling. A month or 2. A month or 2 hours.
Well, what you got for us tonight? What do you think? You got it souped up? You got it ready? You got it hot rodded?
As ready as it gonna get. It's a 70 model Cadillac. It ain't nothing special. Just it is what it is.
There you go, buddy. Well, all right, man. We're going to just look at it here in a few minutes. We're going to go catch some other drivers. We wanted to meet you and get to know you, and I'll talk to you later, buddy. See you.
Take care.
Hey, man, we found another one over here. What's your name?
Neil Brown.
Neil, I know you're local Lincoln County veteran driver. You've been doing it for years. Give us a little background on you, man. What you been doing?
Working on cars. That's about it.
How many years has been you doing it?
3.
3 years. All right. Tell me a little bit about your car. Let's walk around this thing a little bit, man.
It's just a 76 Oldsmobile Delta 88. Pretty much it. I mean, just stock car.
Tell me, you know, as far as you're welding on the hood, you're welding on the trunk, things like that, the doors. Tell me a little bit about kind of the rules. Now, I know you have to have a hole in the hood. Also, is it like rules that you have to keep the trunk locked down, welded down, or do they have to look in the trunk?
Well, they don't have to in this class. It's pretty much just ties the car together, welding it up and everything, bolting it down the hood there, and that's pretty much it. I mean.
So what class are you running in tonight?
Modified.
Modified. Tell me a little bit of difference about the modified and the 80s up.
Well, you can do a lot more welding to them, and you run older 70 model cars. 80 and up, you know, you can't do much to them, and, you know, it's 80 and up cars, you know. That's pretty much, you know, the difference in them, you know. You can do a lot more welding on these.
What do you think about your car? Have you been playing with it all week? You think it's ready?
As ready as it's going to get.
All right. All right, buddy. It's good to meet you this year. Good to see you. I'm glad you come out and run with us.
All right. Thank you.
What? Hey, folks, we found some more over here. This is Tommy Boshier. He does a lot with these derbies now. He does a lot of overseeing the Pulaski derbies and things like that. He runs about every year, runs all over 2 or 3 counties. So, Tommy, what's going on, man?
Oh, we just brought a car over here, going to try our luck at maybe making a little money, winning, having a good time regardless. So, yeah, This is a modified class, which is not really part of the point series that's going on, but the point series is doing pretty well. We've had a real good selection of cars that's starting to show up at the events, and I hope it takes traction. That way, some of these guys, it can build and build and build and get back to kind of the heyday of all 30, 40, 50 cars at each show.
Well, explain to the people about this point system. A lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people don't really understand it. How do you get points? Where do you have to go to these shows? What counties are involved? Let us know a little bit about this point system. How's it work?
Well, we got about 8 different shows here, and depending on how you place in the show, how you come out of the heat, just showing up and making it into the heat earns you some points, and then if you're first, second, third, or fourth in the feature, you'll start accruing points. What we try to do is get all these cars to start going to all the events. That way, each individual fair gets to feed off of that, and at the same time, it gives the guys some initiative to build a car and go to all the events. There's a cash prize of about $1,000 or $1,500 for first, just for winning the points. In addition to second, I believe, is they're giving a car away. Third, there's going to be some equipment. There's all kind of stuff. We hope next year that the prize gets even bigger. That way, get more guys to get in it, try to build a car.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about your car, man. Give us a little rundown. What'd you bring tonight?
We got a '76 Caprice Estate. It's, like I said earlier, the modified class. It's got quite a bit of welding done to it. That's about it.
Well, I can tell by looking, this is not his first rodeo.
Yeah, this is the second time we've run it. We come over here last year in a sedan, and I wanted to come back because we had such a good time, and the guys we were running with were real good guys. So had this one laying around, so we dug it out of the weeds, put it back together. So.
Now, years ago, you used to see a lot of guys would put, they wanted their car level and they wanted the front end down because they didn't want to get it damaged. Now, you start to see a lot of cars have the little tires on the back and the front end up in the air. What's the advantage of that?
What you're trying to do is get the car to roll up more or less kind of like a sardine can. That way, when that metal rolls up nice and tight, it's a lot harder. Well, it used to, whenever the cars would kind of explode and all these flopping pieces of sheet metal were everywhere, it wasn't nearly as strong. And the littler tires, well, it gives you a deeper gear ratio. Makes that motor, if you don't have the money to spend on having a good hot motor, it wakes it up good a little bit.
All right. Well, Tom, we're going to go talk to some more guys. We appreciate all the info tonight on the point system because a lot of people want to know how it works. So you at home, you know how it works now. So if you want to go to these shows and see these drivers every other county, they'll be at these races because they got to accumulate these points. So, Tom, we're going to go, buddy. We appreciate you having you coming to Lincoln County tonight and running with us.
Sure thing. So thanks for stopping by.
We're going to go talk to some more. Come on. Folks, we're over here and we've found Mr. Locker himself. This was a capital M. Tell them who you are, buddy.
Ken Locker.
How many years have you been doing this right here? I mean, I know you're probably one of the, not saying old, but older veteran driver here.
Probably about 22, 23 years.
23 years.
I missed a couple of years in between. But
tell me what it takes to have a wife to put up with somebody to build a derby car.
You got to have a good one.
I hear you, buddy.
Many of them put up with.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about your car, man. What y'all got?
It's a 85 Pontiac Parisienne, which we've done a little work to it. It's Chevrolet motor, rear end. That's basically it.
What class you running in tonight? Stock class. All right, tell me about, tell me what you've seen over the years. You're a veteran, 20-something years. You used to be, when this first started in Lincoln County, you knocked the windows out, you tied the battery down, and come on. Now, tell me what you've seen change.
It's a whole different ball game now. Now you better bring something ready to go when you get it down here. We used to drive them down here. We'd drive them down here and drag them back home with a chain, but now you haul them down here and haul them back because you got a lot of money sitting here now.
Yeah.
It's gone from $200 car now to $1,200, $1,500 car easy.
Are the cars getting harder to find? I know some guys have told me that you just can't hardly find them anymore in fence rows and behind people's barns. What's your input on trying to find a car?
The old cars are getting hard. Now the newer, which is stock class, you run 80 and up, they're not too bad. I mean, you can find them, but in the 70s, like them 76 Impalas, they're getting hard to come by. But you can find these new ones pretty easy.
Now, I know a lot of people that have these cars sitting in the backyard and wouldn't part with them for nothing if they knew what you was going to do with them.
You don't tell them what you're going to do. I've done that too. You tell them you're going to fix it up and drive it.
Yeah. All right.
That's what they want to hear.
Well, listen, buddy, we appreciate you coming out. This is what we hear about all the veteran drivers that's been doing this for years. Their kids are coming up. They're involved in it and things like that. So, You got a little junior driver coming.
I got 2 of them. That's when the wife might. That's when I may have problems right there.
Yeah, that's when it's going to come to a head.
Yeah, that's probably when the trouble will start.
All right, buddy. We're going to run on, and y'all fixing to go get inspected and get in line, and we're going to see y'all after a while, and good luck.
All right. Thank you, Bimbo. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's go get somebody else. Folks, we just got through talking to Mr. Locker over there. Now we have found Auburn Hopson, and we're talking about veteran drivers, and in the past, Auburn has been with the Demolition Derbies for how many years have you been driving?
I drove for 14 years.
14 years. And Auburn, and his prime was the king of Demolition Derby here in Lincoln County. And when we can get a lot of wisdom from people like him and Ken and things like that on the younger guys that's wanting to build cars and come in and know how to do it. This is the guys that you need to talk to right here. Tell me what you've seen change over the years, Auburn.
The changes over the years of the cars. The bigger, older cars that we ran in the past are getting hard to find. People are scrapping them. They're rusting away, and so they've had to change the rules today, like running an 80 up class, because the old iron is getting hard to find and it's very expensive at that. But they've made, we're still running the same motors and rear ends and transmissions, but we've had to change our style. And this is our first year helping Ken build an 80 up car, so we hope it holds together, and we're excited.
All right, how many trophies do you think you got at home for Demolition Derbies?
Well, I have 2 big trophies. I won in '98 and 2001. So.
Well, good. All right. But, I mean, people, like I said, do you see a lot of younger guys coming into this sport, getting into it and wanting to get into derbies other than, the veteran drivers that's been doing it for years?
I do. There's been a big change. The older veteran guys like me and Chad Coolie, Sean Mitchell, all these guys. We're trying to help some of the younger guys that are coming up, and it's time to turn it over and let some of these younger guys get beat up for a while. As you get older, you figure out that it hurts. It hurts, but
yeah.
it is very fun, adrenaline rush, and it's time to let some of these new guys go. So we like to help the new guys any way we can.
When I talked to Ken earlier and talking about veteran drivers and the newer coming up and the generations, have you got a junior coming up?
I do. I have 2 little boys. I have one 5 and one 9 months, and I have 2 cars set aside. So when if they decide to run, we'll be ready. But it all depends on their mom.
Well, that's kind of what Ken said. He thinks that's where he's going to have the problems with Mama. But what do you think?
Right. Well, it will be an issue, but they have her wrapped around their fingers, so we'll play that by ear.
All right, Auburn. We appreciate you coming out and helping Ken tonight and helping these other guys learn more about it. So we're going to get over here. These guys have got to get inspected. We got to get out of their way. We're going to go over here and find some more guys, and y'all come on. All right, we found another one here. What's your name?
Daniel Kirkland,
Daniel Kirkland. Tell me where you're from.
Taft, Tennessee.
Taft 10. All right. Hey, listen, man, how many years you been doing this?
This is my 2nd year.
Second year. Was you here last year or in
Yes,
another
sir.
county?
Last year.
All right. What's class you running in tonight?
I'm running stock.
Stock class. Tell me a little bit about your car, man. Let's look this thing over.
It's pretty much stock. I mean, we got the chains on the doors there, and we got metal plates on the doors, and then that's about it.
How important is it to have these sponsors? You've got sponsors wrote on your car and stuff. I know you got to have some money to help build this car. Tell me a little bit about your sponsors.
We got sponsors to actually, because I can't afford to do it, to be honest with you. So we go get sponsors, and they give out some sponsor money, and we put the name on the car, and we just run it.
All right. So what do you think? Is it hot enough tonight? What do you think?
I hope so.
All right, man. Tell me a little bit about, you done it last year for the first time.
Yes.
This is your 2nd year. So tell me what it feels like once you get out there on that track.
When you first get on it, you're nervous, but after somebody hits you, you're ready to go. You hit the gas pedal and just go hit somebody else. You find the guy that hit you and you go back and hit him.
All right. Hey, man, we got to go, and it's good to talk to you. Appreciate you coming out for the 2nd year in a row.
All right, appreciate it, buddy.
All right, we're going to go find somebody else. Folks, walking around the pit area, we found another driver here, a veteran driver, Chad Coolie. Chad, what's been going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot, Bimbo.
You got one this year?
No, sir. Officially retired.
Have you retired? You done plumb quit?
Done. Sold out.
Listen, I talked to some of the other veteran drivers. I mean, what's your input on younger drivers coming in? Do you see a lot of younger guys coming in this sport?
You would like to think you do, but it seems like those guys have got other things going on besides wanting to spend the hours and building a car, The last several years on that stock class, I think that's going to help some because the guys don't do a lot of work to build the modified cars, but I'd like to see a lot more guys get in the sport because a lot of us older guys are ready to do something different.
Yeah. How many years have you won down here in Lincoln County?
I don't know, 2 or 3, something like that, 3 or 4. I don't know.
How many years you been running? How many years you been involved in this Demolition Derby whole sport altogether?
This is the first time in 17 years I think I hadn't had one.
17 years. So, man, that is a lot of years to be put, and a lot of hours. People don't realize how many hours it takes to build a car.
The last modified car I built, my wife roughly kept up with it. She's giving me a hard time about how much time I spent, and well over 100 hours.
And that's what we mentioned a while ago. The Derby drivers have very unique wives.
Yeah, she's been a good one, I tell you, because it takes a special woman to put up some of the mess we've done. We pulled anywhere from here all across Tennessee. You know, we run 7, 8 a year, different places, and a lot of time in the shop, and took care of the family for us. And it takes a special woman to put up stuff like that.
It does. And we want to appreciate tonight the wives of the Derby drivers. Hey, y'all deserve recognition too, and y'all deserve all kind of respect because you do put up with a lot. These guys are busy in the shop, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, weekends, whatever. And, hey, our hats off to the wives. So, hey, man, we got to run.
Thank you, Bimbo. Have a good one.
We're going to go catch somebody else. See you, buddy.
See you.
Hey, man, we found Chuck. He's another veteran driver. Chuck, how many years you been doing this?
4 or 5. It's been several.
Yeah. All right, man. Hey, listen, tell us a little bit about this thing you brought to us now. Show us around a little bit, man.
Well, man, it's the same car I brought last year. It's just an 85 Cadillac. It's just stock, man. It ain't nothing done to it. It's stock.
All right, let me ask you this. This is a Cadillac. We've seen station wagons. We've seen Caprices. We've seen everything. What makes one better than the other one?
I like big bodies. I just like big bodies. More metals will wrinkle up, and it's just harder to kill them.
All right, tell us a little bit about this motor, man. Is this a stock motor?
That's a Crate 350. Got about 50,000 miles on it.
Really? Yes. All right, when you find a lot of these cars, a lot of people are telling us about the cars are getting harder to find and this things. Do you you have these motors in other cars that you just pull out and put in, or is it easier to find the car with the motor transmission in them?
Oh no, it's I keep my motor, which this car belongs to R&J. When I get it killed, I'll take it back to them and they'll give me a nudding. I'll keep my motor and transmission, my rear end, and I'll put it in another car and do it again.
All right, how many cars you got here tonight?
This is only one. One's enough. One's enough.
So what class you running in?
Stock. I'm running in stock, 80s and up.
All right, buddy. Hey, man, good to see you again down here this year. We got to run, talk to some more guys, and look at some more vehicles, and we got to get ready to start this thing
maybe
here.
We'll be talking again later.
Hey, in the winner's circle.
That's right.
See you, buddy.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, I found another driver walking up through here. What's your name, man?
Mark Nichols.
All right, man. How long you been doing this?
That's first year.
First year?
Yeah, Lee's my boy.
Really?
He's doing it.
All right, man. What class you running in tonight?
Stock.
Him. So you're running against your son?
Yeah.
So is this going to be a team-up thing, or just going to be a one-on-one, or don't hit me?
It's going to be team-up until we get to the final, then we're going to see what happens.
It's everybody's feet at the supper table then.
That's it.
Listen, man, tell me a little bit about your car. What you got?
I just got an old Buick Regal that's done been run twice, and he fixed it up for me. We're going to see what she'll do again.
First time out.
First time out.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
See you, man. We're going to go find somebody else. All right, we got them lining up right here to get inspected. This is the inspection line here. We got another one coming in here. Hey, bud, what's your name, man?
James Anderson.
Hey, man, how many years you been running?
About 20.
20 years?
Yep.
What, all just this county or all over the counties or other counties?
Here, Winchester, and Plaquemine.
All right, tell me a little bit about this car you brought tonight.
It's a piece of junk.
Well, we hope this piece of junk's got something for us. Now, what model is it? What is it?
It's a 92 Caprice.
Now, it looks to me like it's been run before. I wouldn't say this is the first time it's ever been to town.
No, it was here last year.
Same car you ran here last year?
Same car run last year.
All right, what you got built up in it? You got anything special for us tonight?
Nope. It's a stock.
All right. All right, man. We're going to run and get some other guys. They're in the inspection line trying to get in here. We're trying to get out of the way of them to try to get done and start on time. We're going to try to get started on time, but there's more cars coming in as we speak off the highway. They're lining up back here. We're going to have a good show tonight, folks. We're going to go catch somebody else. Hey, we're making our way back over here toward the track, but first we come by the restoration desk. And girls, tell me what's going on over here. How do we go about this restoration thing?
You just come over and register your car and pay me money.
How much does it cost to get in?
$50 a car.
Is that $50 per class or $50 per driver?
Per driver, per class.
Okay, so when they come over here, you take their name, you take their number, you take their sponsors and all things like that, and then you turn it into the office. Is that how it works?
I do, and then we draw for the heats.
How many cars we got so far?
I believe 12.
12, and it's still way early. So
Early. And hot.
All right, we're gonna run on. We just want to check with you girls. Y'all doing a great job, and thank y'all for helping out.
Thank you. This is an answer.
All right, folks, we found Brad Swing here. He's Brad, tell me what all you do on this fair association here. You kind of oversee the track and things like that. Just give me you do a little bit of everything, but tell me what's going on, man.
I get equipment down here, make sure we got stuff to work with throughout the week. I do the truck and tractor pull. This is going to be my last year doing it.
Oh, really? Where you going, man?
I'll still be here. I'm just got to pull back just a little bit. I've done it for 12 years, so I'm going to train somebody else to do it, kind of ease back and play with the family a little bit more.
I hear you, man. Tell me a little bit about who's helping this week, man. I see you got a lot of tractors. You got different machinery down here. You know, these people furnish all this stuff for y'all to use all week. Tell me who they are.
We got H&R Agri-Power. They've really stepped up this past few years. They sponsored the concert. They got equipment down here for us to use this week, sponsoring the tractor pull. Yearwood Equipment, they got tractors on working the horse track. More equipment for us to use this week. Tri-Green Equipment, they got tractors down here for us to use. A lot of people bring in equipment for us to use, private individuals.
Well, that's great. Tell me what's going on the rest of the week, man.
Got more harness racing tomorrow night, tractor pull Friday night, sanctioned NTPA Mid-South. We got 5 classes, 2-wheel drive, Pro Stock 4-wheel drive, Super Farm, Light Super Stocks, and a new class is Light Pros.
Well, that's great, and y'all do a great job getting all this put together. I mean, I know it's a lot of work, and it takes all week that y'all are down here just putting in hours on top of hours, and the hours before this week even gets here.
Yeah, there's people down here months before getting the fairgrounds ready, and then even after the fair's over with, we're down here weeks after putting stuff up, and I'm all the time looking for somebody to come help me. I got 2 guys. They come in my house all during the hours of the night. They was in there last night, and I didn't even know they was there, and got some stuff and to bring down here for today. I call them. They're at work. I'm working this week. I'll call them, stop by my house, pick this up for me. They get it down here, and I'm working on them, getting them on the fair board.
Well, that's great. I mean, there's a lot of people wanting to help, because it's a great week for a lot, just so many people of the county.
Yeah, it's a good way to give back to the county. It's a lot of work. You got to be away from your family a lot, but just seeing the kids around here, running around here, and the big kids, you got big kids too running around here with smiles on their face, it makes it all worthwhile.
It does. I mean, it makes it worthwhile, and just the presentation and the show that we put on here tonight, going into the homes of the elderly and the shut-ins that can't get out. We at FPU can bring it to them. They, if they can't get out and they come down, then they can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, I got quite a few people watch for me on TV. And my Meemaw, she watches for me. So, I seen you on TV. So.
Ain't nothing like a Meemaw, bud.
Oh, no, you got to have a Meemaw.
All right, man. We're going to go and talk to some more drivers, and we're going to get ready to start this thing here in a little bit. We just want to check in with you, see what's going on the rest of the week. Appreciate all the work you do.
I appreciate y'all being down here, and everybody comes down here and works.
All right, we're going to head on. Hey, we're inside the track now. When they get the cars inspected, they have to bring them inside the track. Tell me why that is, Jamie.
Well, they want to know if the rider not illegal or anything like that. Last year, this car was illegal. They made me cut a bunch of stuff off of it. This year, they judged it and everything, said everything was good to go. I want to have some fun.
Now, this is Jamie Castile. He's a veteran driver. Jamie, how many times have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for 11 years this year.
11 years.
Been my 11th year.
Tell me a little bit about your car, man. Show us around a little bit.
Well, it looked like Christine and everything. You ever seen the movie Christine and everything? When we went to pulling the fenders out, she pulled back out just like everything else. And I told my buddies and everything, I said, now when it gets hit, I hope she pops back out just like Christine. If she does, I'm getting out of it running.
I don't blame you. I would too. She might start talking to you. Man, tell me a little bit about this motor. Is this a veteran motor? Has it been run before? Or is this something y'all built?
It's the same motor I run last year. Pretty much all we done, this car's been sitting for a year. We went out and pulled it out of the woods and everything and shot a little ether in her. She fired right up like a pretty kitten and everything. Like Christine does. Well, you can kill her, but she'll come back alive.
So this car's been sitting a year, since last year at the Derby. Y'all have not touched it, and it cranked right up and it's ready to go.
You're right. It's been sitting for a year and everything. Never touched it. Went down there and uncovered her and told my buddy, I said, I hope it starts. If it does, we're going to run it.
Well, all right, man. Well, all right. Good luck, buddy, and we hope the best for you. And we're going to get out here and talk to some more guys. That's Jamie Castile.
Thank you a lot.
Hey, look who I found over in the pit. It's Michael Pendergrass. Now, let me tell y'all, talking about veteran drivers, we talked to Ken Locker, we've talked to Chad Coolie, we've talked to Auburn Hopson. Here's another one. Michael, y'all guys really started this thing in Lincoln County.
Yeah, Bimbo, it's been crazy. I was checking these cars out, and they've come a long way since the last time we ran. And I think it's really cool that they have the stock class now, and then the modified class for the people that really want to put the time in and put on a show. Either class, it's great for people wanting to come out and have a good time, but it's great for the audience as well.
Oh, yeah. How many years you been doing this?
Oh, I did it almost 10 years, Bimbo. That's a long time. And Ken wanted to run this year, and I said, yeah, I'm in. Let's do it. So we're helping him with his car.
So you and Auburn and Ken kind of work together. So y'all helped Ken build his car tonight as a veteran car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to run the stock class, but we had a lot of our parts from the previous year. So we changed the rear end out and put another motor in. So it should be a hot little car. Number 7 will be one to keep an eye on.
All right, man. We appreciate all the time that you guys have put into this over the years and offered this sport to keep it alive for younger guys coming into it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Whenever we were younger, we'd just spend every afternoon under a shade tree at first, putting a car together to bring down here, and we might get to hit 2 or 3 times before it go dead, and then we ended up being able to make them run all night, you know. So it's come a long ways, but we definitely want the younger generation to be involved because we do it for our community and for the, to participate in the fair. We want to put on a show for the public, and I think they get their money worth.
Oh yeah. So folks, you've met some of the veterans here tonight that have been doing this for years. The one that actually, when they first started doing this thing in Lincoln County, these are the guys. These are the 4 or 5 guys that actually started this thing and have done it for years and has kept doing it and kept it alive for everybody. So you've got to meet some of the veteran guys here tonight. We've not had the opportunity to do that before. So we appreciate everything you've done.
You got it, Bimbo, and you to keep up the good work. The announcing is a big part, and I tell you, it gets the crowd into it.
We thank you, man. Appreciate it, Michael. Let's go, buddy. Hey, looky here who I found. It's the Sheriff Murray Blackwood. You got some passes, man, or something? You got something to help a brother out?
I can help you out, man.
You can help me out?
You just slip under the fence. I'll take care of it.
What's been going on, buddy? I ain't seen you in a while.
Just been working, trying to take care of everything, everything under control.
And doing a good job, doing a great job. Appreciate everything you do for Lincoln County, and we're just lucky to have you.
I appreciate that very much. I'm honored to be sheriff.
So have you took in the fair all week?
All except last night. I wasn't here last night.
So you picked the best night to come.
That's it. I came down yesterday afternoon for the harness races, but went home last night, and we're here tonight, and probably be here the rest of the week.
All right, man. Has everybody been good?
Everybody's been good. Everybody's having a good time, and it's fun to get out and see everybody and on a friendly relationship.
On a pleasant visit.
That's it. So we've had fun.
All right. Sheriff Murray Blackwelder in person right here at the Lincoln County Fair, being part of the community, being part of the crowd, and just being normal.
That's it.
All right. Thank you, man. We got to go.
Thank y'all.
Hey, folks, every year we are privileged to have the Malina Fire Department and all the fire and rescue departments all over Lincoln County. There's not a lot of places, a lot of states that have the fire, rescue, volunteer rescue, and all that we have here in Lincoln County. Every community's got one. And you're from Malina?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
James Ferris.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all coming down here. Y'all here every year. you never say no. You know, every time we need you, you're here. Y'all do a great job. And folks, and what you got to understand is the safety of these drivers is our main interest tonight. And if there's anything that goes on, if there's a fire, which there is a lot of fires, if there's anything that goes wrong, these guys are over the wall, on the spot, Johnny on the spot, get the driver's safety. I mean, it's just a great job y'all do.
Yes, sir, it is. We thank y'all for having us here.
All right. Hey, man, we got to go. Y'all go put your fire hydrants out, get ready, because we finna start this thing.
Oh, yeah, let's get it rolling.
All righty, let's go. Everybody ready to have a good time tonight? Let me hear you. All right, we're fixing to get it on, but we want to take a minute, just 1 second. Hold on just 1 second. Can I get everybody's attention, please? Everybody's attention, please, for 1 second. 1 second. I want to talk to you just a second about what today means to us. Do you remember what you were doing 12 years ago today? By this time of the day, 12 years ago, reality had set in, and the smoke was starting to clear, and the missing were starting to be found. Our world stood still for a period of time so that we might stand back and look at what had happened to our country and what had happened to our family. That September day, our community lost so many, many good people. So many mamas and daddies and daughters and sons and grandparents, and also so many dedicated policemen, firemen, and rescue members. And since that day, we have lost so many servicemen and women overseas. Even though the families of the lost loved ones carry a little hole in their heart, we hope that they can have some warm place in their heart, knowing that we have gotten a little payback and justice since that day. I ask tonight, as you place your hand over your heart in respect for the red, white, and blue with all our mighty stars, that you say a little prayer for the families of the lost loved ones and give them strength to endure another day. Can I have your attention, please?